because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Gets open down the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. To the air, it's Sharp. Coming after it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time on target. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. He wants to throw. It's complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Miners want to crank the tempo. On second down, they'll take to the air. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here. The result of the play stands. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got room at the 35. And he scoots his way to the
quarterback's starting to piss me off with this scrambling bullshit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time, you get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
The Miners will snap it on first and 10. They go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Give to the running back. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Fires and picked off. Didn't get a chance
really?
to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Looking for a productive play.
Don't even throw it to your guy. Just completely throw it away from him.
Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. On first down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. Lets it fly. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Offense in a bunch formation. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Looking left. He's got an open man. Then they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
In that 2nd down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. You saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
Touchdown, Owls! And the stomping has commenced. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Looking to pass on second down. Got his man in the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Now on second down. They'll run it from the gun.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground. He's got it again. At the 35, he's loose. He's run out.
I love how we can't get off our fucking block.
It'll be a first down. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and
It's an interception if I'm controlling him. But when I hit the change player button, it didn't give it to me.
Using his legs, it's Newton. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season.
Really?
That I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Offense set on first down. The give to the single back. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football. With the lead late in the game, if we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
Great job of containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Going up top on first down. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the 4th quarter. Just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back, but could that interception be the spark that it could?
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Miners will hustle to the line. On second down, he'll let it fly. Makes his connection. Strong, firm tackle. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man, and they convert. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Getting some heat. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Extending the play. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's got it. Gets away from one, finds some space. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, he's got enough. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. He'll just keep slinging it, feeling some heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Trying to get to it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The Miners will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm
Welcome to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense will have the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. Initially, he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early.
Looking deep down the right side. And the ball is intercepted. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
This is obviously a quarterback that has had a lot of success here in recent weeks, and you wonder maybe if he's feeling himself just a little bit too much, a little bit too eager here in the opening drive, taking a shot deep down the field he probably shouldn't have, and the defense made him pay for it with the INT.
The give to the lone running back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Now the play fake. He lets it fly. Makes the grab on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Looking for a man. It's Sharp. Grabs it in the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll go to the air. Makes the catch. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and gets it into the end zone, but there is a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It'll be interesting to see what the head coach wants to do here, guys. Of course, he just got stopped trying to run the football down close on 3rd down. Now it's 4th and goal, but you're on the 2-yard line. Do you have confidence in your guys up front to get it done?
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Sharp. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together